There are treasures in the world that everyone knows about. Pirate gold, lost royal jewels, the treasures of sunken ships. But there is one treasure that is different from all the others, because its existence is almost beyond doubt. Thousands of people have searched for it. Millions of dollars have been spent trying to find it. Military personnel, historians, archaeologists, and professional treasure hunters have all searched for it. But the result has always been the same. Nothing. Not a single gold coin, not a single diamond, not a single chest filled with treasure, as if this wealth simply disappeared from the face of the earth. And if even half of the legends are true, then somewhere today lies a treasure whose value may exceed tens of billions of dollars, or perhaps even more. The story of this treasure is so strange that it sounds like the script of a Hollywood movie. But the most frightening thing about it is that it is absolutely real. Today we are setting out in search of one of the greatest lost mysteries of modern history. The story of $1 billion treasure that no one can find. The final days of an empire. Spring 1945. Germany is losing the war. Cities lie in ruins. Allied forces are advancing from the west. The Soviet army is moving in from the east. Berlin is gradually becoming a trap. But it is precisely at this moment that a series of strange events begins. Across the country, secret cargo starts being moved. Convoys of trucks travel only at night. Trains disappear from official routes. Documents are destroyed on a massive scale. Witnesses remain silent. Later, historians would conclude that this was the largest operation to conceal valuables in history. Everything that had been looted during the war began to disappear. Bank gold, private collections, jewelry, paintings, ancient artifacts, diamonds, priceless relics, and one day, they simply vanished. The ghost train. The most famous legend begins with a single train. Witnesses claim they saw a long armored train. It was guarded by soldiers. It was carrying an extremely heavy cargo. According to some estimates, the weight could have reached hundreds of tons. The train was heading toward a mountainous region, and after that, no one ever saw it again. Not a single trace, no arrival station, no documents, no wreckage. It was as if it evaporated. This story would later become the foundation of one of Europe's greatest mysteries, the network of underground tunnels. Now imagine this. Beneath the ground exists an entire hidden city. Tunnels, halls, warehouses, bunkers, miles of corridors. Some passages were so large that trucks could drive through them. Historians know that enormous underground complexes were being built during the final stages of the war, but no one knows exactly why. Some say they were meant for weapons production. Others believe they were intended for the evacuation of leadership, and still others are convinced they were built to hide treasure. It is here that the search has continued for decades. Strange disappearances. Over time, disturbing stories began to emerge around the treasure. Some researchers reported strange discoveries. Others spoke of collapsed tunnels. Some found old ventilation shafts. Others stumbled upon sealed entrances hidden behind walls. But every time it seemed that the answer was close, something unexpected happened. Cave-ins, flooding, false signals from equipment, disappearing evidence, as if the earth itself did not want to reveal its secret. An 80-year hunt. After the war, a true frenzy began. Thousands of people set out to search. Some spent years of their lives. Others spent entire fortunes. Special expeditions were created. Ground-penetrating radar was used. Seismic sensors, laser scanning, drones, satellite imagery. But the result remained the same. The treasure was never found. What could be inside? Estimates vary, but some researchers suggest that it may contain Hundreds of tons of gold, thousands of precious gemstones, lost works of art, world-famous paintings, historical documents, secret archives. If that is true, its value could reach tens of billions of dollars, perhaps even hundreds of billions. The treasure map. At different times, mysterious documents appeared. Maps, diaries, letters, encrypted records. Many turned out to be forgeries, but some contained information that could not have been invented. That is why interest in the treasure has never faded. The conspiracy theory. There is another theory, that the treasure was found long ago, but the information was hidden. Supporters of this theory point to strange coincidences. The sudden disappearance of witnesses, closed archives, classified documents, mysterious government decisions. There is no proof, but the suspicions remain. The strangest discoveries. During the search, people found old storage facilities, abandoned bunkers, boxes of documents, weapons, coins, military archives, but the main treasure never appeared, and every new discovery only raised more questions. Maybe we are looking in the wrong place. Some historians believe that the entire story of the train is a distraction, that the real treasure was divided into hundreds of parts and hidden in different locations. If that is true, finding it may be nearly impossible. Modern-day searches. Today, the search continues. Every year, new claims emerge, new witnesses, new maps, new sensational stories, but none of them have yet led to the ultimate discovery. If the treasure were found today, imagine the headlines around the world. The greatest treasure of the 20th century found. Hundreds of tons of gold discovered. The mystery searched for over 80 years, finally solved. It would become one of the greatest archaeological sensations in history. Perhaps the treasure still lies beneath layers of rock. Perhaps it is hidden inside a flooded tunnel. Perhaps it is concealed only a few meters away from places that searchers have already passed dozens of times. Or perhaps we will never learn the truth, because some mysteries outlive generations. Some enigmas become stronger with time, and that is why the story of the billion-dollar treasure continues to fascinate the world. Because somewhere out there may lie a fortune capable of changing the fate of entire nations, and until it is found, the legend will live on, and the search will continue, perhaps even right now. Do you think this treasure really exists? Write your theory in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. There are many more mysteries, secrets, and unbelievable stories ahead.